Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. In the previous episode we headed to the Landsmeet to dethrone a certain Loghain and to place Alistair on the throne himself. And in this episode we are going to be continuing. Now, if you haven't taken a look in the description yet, you'll notice that I have ended voting for the next Let's Play. I'm not going to announce the results, even though you could probably take a look at it yourself, until our Mellows episode, because, you know, I am recording this Saturday, and there is still a week to go. And one other thing, if I sound a little off in this video, that's because I got a bit of a cold going. And, well, you may also hear the mic cut out if I ever go into a coughing fit or start sneezing. Just thought I'd let you know ahead of time, so you don't get confused. I should note, this is the absolute last chance you have to complete any side quests that are currently available to you. Once you head to Redcliffe Village, that's it. That is the point of no return. You are locking yourself into the end game. Which is what I'm going to do right now. And as you can see, it's under attack. Again.
It's you! The Grey Warden! Andraste's mercy that you got here when you did. I thought for sure these monsters were going to get me.
When did the Darkspawn get here?
Just a few hours ago. Not that long after everyone was evacuated to the castle. I thought I could make it to my home and back before they got here, but it took me too long to get down here. What a relief you arrived.
You should get to safety.
I'm going to get out of here before any more of those things arrive. Thank you again.
Yep, Darkspawn are attacking Redcliffe, which, you know, makes sense.
Send some Darkspawn. Now this should be fun.
Yeah, these guys aren't going to be too difficult. Then again, they're not meant to be. Better take these guys out before we head for the castle. Good lord, I'm not even using backstabs and I'm taking them out easily. Of course, this should not be a clear indicator for what's going to happen in the final battle, so yeah.
Ever any shortage of these ones?
And I got my level up. Final level up, I think. Yeah, going into level 20. Just dump the rest of these into cunning. Let's see, for this one, I didn't actually expect to get that level up. Oof. Excuse me. Darn it, couldn't get the switch in time. Okay, where was I? Alright, skills. Poison or traps? Poison. I've never used traps. As for this talent, we were supposed to get Punisher, but we picked that up earlier. Huh. Guess it says if we're still playing at this point, Dual Weapon Master, not that it really matters. Oh, son of a gun. Hold up. Ugh, sorry about that. God, it sucks. It's almost like my body knew, hey, he's gonna have more time off than usual. Let's make him sick so he can't enjoy it. Ugh. Anybody else ever have that happen to them? You get sick? just when you got some free time to yourself?
Yes.
Like, more so than you usually do when working a job?
Oh, you are fucking. Is that all you've got?
You know, I really wish I had access to respecking in this game because, well, I just feel like I really screwed up Alistair in terms of making him a tank, because I had no idea what I was doing.
It's
Oh well.
Andraste's mercy. I thought I could make...
Okay, let's try this again. Okay, let's let all our health and stamina regenerate for this. And quick save, just in case it happens again. That's right, everybody else slowly... well, never mind.
Let's end this. Enough. I'm lost. I need help.
That was way too close. Really? They win. A little help might be nice. Really? At this point in the game, I should not be having trouble with regular ogres, and that's a nice view, but can't stick around to appreciate it. Okay, well, while all his friends are caught...
You should run while you can.
That's right, draw them off little by little.
Try not to look too competent. It's embarrassing.
Or, you know, Alistair could be an idiot and run right into the prey.
That won't stop me.
Yeesh. There we go. Well, with the village cleared out, let's head up to the castle, where they'll probably need some serious help. And let's quick save so we don't have to do that again. Ah, poor bastards.
Huh. I sense some darkspawn. Right.
You recover from that rather quickly.
You should do what you can.
Must have been killing.
And I'm off.
Stupid emissaries. These guys seriously just standing around.
As you wish. Right there! Make her!
Defend yourself.
Another point.
And we have an ogre.
Where now?
Okay then. Win, if you would be so kind as to revive ourselves.
Saving the day. Be careful!
Oh, take forever!
Let's make this quick.
Okay. Weird.
My lady, you're here. Thank goodness.
What happened here?
I don't rightly know. Riordan of the Grey Wardens arrived this morning, just ahead of the Darkspawn. I was told he has urgent news and to send out patrols to watch for your arrival. Then we were attacked.
Riordan, what's he doing here?
I don't rightly know. Things happened so fast, I only know he was scouting in the south before he arrived.
Take me inside. There must be no more delays.
I should take you to the hall right away, my lady. They'll be waiting for you there.
It's a relief to see you unharmed. And you as well, Alistair. Or should I say your majesty?
No, I wouldn't say that. Not yet, anyway.
The Darkspawn that attacked Redcliffe were relatively few in number, I'm afraid. It was assumed the Horde was marching in this direction, but that is not true.
Riordan tells us that the bulk of the Horde is in fact heading towards Denerim. They are perhaps 2 days away from the capital.
What? Are we sure about that? I mean, if that's true...
I ventured close enough to listen in, as it were. I am quite certain.
Has word been sent to Denerim?
Word has been sent, but they need more than warning. They need our armies.
There is, I'm afraid, one other piece of news that is of even greater concern. The Archdemon has shown itself. The dragon is at the head of the Horde.
Maker preserve us.
But we can't reach Denerim within 2 days, can we? It's too far.
We must begin a forced march to the capital immediately with what we have. Denerim must be defended at all costs.
The Archdemon is what's important.
And only the Grey Wardens can defeat the Archdemon. That is why we must go.
Then we march, and hope the army we've collected here gives us the chance we need. Al-Eamon, how long before the army can set out?
By daybreak.
Then let's get them ready. I won't let all those people die without giving them a chance.
And just how are we supposed to defeat this Archdemon?
I was wondering that myself.
Then you don't know. Of course not. You're both new recruits Duncan wouldn't have expected.
I will give the orders at once, and will notify you the moment we are ready to march.
That would be appreciated.
Perhaps you and Alistair should meet me before you retire for the evening. There are things we need to speak of.
I will have someone show you to your rooms. I suggest you all get some rest while you can. We will need it.
Oh boy. Something tells me I'm not gonna like this.
And what word have we from Orzammar? Has House Claret sent their men or haven't they?
They're stalling, which is as good as a no.
House Claret's feud with House Romald has flared up again since their son died in that Deep Roads business. So naturally they're pleading the need for self-defense.
Fine time to start with that nonsense again. I've half a mind to... Evening to you, Grey Warden. I didn't realize you were still up and about.
Is there a problem with the Dwarven forces?
Nothing that can be dealt with now, I'm afraid. Just one of the houses being thicker than the stone that made them.
Once all of this blight business is done, there will be a reckoning in the Assembly.
They're probably half hoping we'll all wind up dead. That way they'll have one of the strongest forces left in Orzammar.
Enough to face the Darkspawn all on their own, I suppose? That's exactly the kind of half-arsed thinking that got us into the mess after Endrin passed.
It was our good fortune that you decided to go to Orzammar when you did, Grey Warden. For all that a surfacer needed our help, I expect we needed yours more.
Shouldn't you all be resting?
Resting? Who can rest after the march we had just getting here? You tall races have it so easy.
That and we're kept up thinking about the coming battle.
Are things truly that desperate? Do we stand a chance of losing?
We will find a way to win. We must.
I hope you're right. Under the open sky is a terrible place to consider dying, that's for sure.
Right. Off to camp with both of you, and keep the drunkenness to a minimum. We have a long way to go yet. Pleasant evening to you, Grey Warden, and good fortune on the field of battle.
Yes, to you as well. Can't go back this way. The only option we have is to go forward, I suppose.
You've seen and touched Andraste's ashes. They are the holiest thing on this earth, the remains of the Maker's chosen.
I would not have disturbed them but for the Arl's sake.
I know, it seems almost irreverent to use her as a curative, and it is also a tiny bit morbid. I do not know if I am worthy to look upon her.
Andraste fought for everyone. She belongs to us all.
Yes, of course, but it still is something to be in awe of.
Okay, anything to say about, you know, coming battle?
Well, aren't you sweet and attentive?
Of course I am, but we should move on. Okay. I guess none of them have anything to really say.
Ah, I heard rumours that Redcliffe was once again open for business, but my word, isn't this amazing? Such bustle. The Earl has kindly offered my son and I lodgings in exchange for supplies. I'm happy to help him. And you too, of course. If you have need of my wares, you have but to ask.
Let me see your wares, Bowden.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Let's see. Definitely going to be taking these injury kits. May as well. This is probably going to be the last chance I have. Greater health poultices, potent health poultices. Oh, physical technique? Nah, I don't need that. Ooh, a Master Paralyzer. Definitely taking that.
Enchantment? Enchantment!
Let's see that. There we are. Master Paralyze rune. It's just to increase my chances of paralyzing someone.
What's on your mind? It is no...
Yeah, it doesn't look like anybody really has anything to say about the coming battle.
Oh, right.
May as well see what Riordan has to say.
There you are. Let's go see what Riordan has to say.
It's what I just said.
You're both here. Good. Please know I assumed you had already been told. Otherwise, I would have told you this when you freed me in Denerim. I'm sorry.
What is it? What are you apologizing for?
Tell me, have you ever wondered why the Grey Wardens are needed to defeat the Darkspawn?
I assume it has something to do with the taint in us.
That is exactly what it involves. The Archdemon may be slain, as any other Darkspawn, but should any other than a Grey Warden do the slaying, it will not be enough. The essence of the beast will pass through the taint to the nearest Darkspawn and will be reborn anew in that body. The dragon is thus all but immortal. But if the Archdemon is slain by a Grey Warden, its essence travels into the Grey Warden instead.
And what happens to the Grey Warden?
The Darkspawn is an empty, soulless vessel, but a Grey Warden is not. The essence of the Archdemon is destroyed, and so is the Grey Warden.
Meaning the Grey Warden who kills the Archdemon dies?
Yes. Without the Archdemon, the Blight ends. It is the only way.
Is there no other way? Must a Grey Warden die?
As far as we know, the transfer of the Archdemon's essence is automatic. If one of us is not present when the killing blow is made, it is all for nothing. There is no other way. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
So it's up to the three of us to kill this thing.
In Blight's past, when the time came, the eldest of the Grey Wardens would decide which amongst them would take that final blow. If possible, the final blow should be mine to make. I am the eldest, and the taint will not spare me much longer. But if I fail, the deed falls on you. The Blight must be stopped now, or it will destroy all of Ferelden before the rest of the Grey Wardens can assemble. Remember that. But enough. There will be much to do tomorrow, and little enough time to rest before it. I will let you return to your rooms.
I will see you once the army is ready to march, then. I guess this ends soon. One way or another.
That it does, my friend. That it does.
Oh boy. Knew I wouldn't like it. Morrigan!
Do not be alarmed. It is only I.
Morrigan, is everything alright?
I am well. 'Tis you who are in danger. I have a plan, you see. A way out. The loop in your hole. I know what happens when the Archdemon dies. I know a Grey Warden must be sacrificed, and that sacrifice could be you. I have come to tell you that this does not need to be.
Does not need to be. What do you mean?
I offer a way out. A way out for all the Grey Wardens, that there need be no sacrifice. A ritual. Performed on the eve of battle, in the dark of night.
Just what sort of ritual is this?
It is old magic. From a time before the Circle of Magi was created. Some would call it blood magic. but I think that means little to one like you.
And where did you get this ritual, Morrigan?
From Flemeth, of course. I have known about it for some time.
So you knew about the sacrifice before Riordan told me?
I did. Would you have believed me if I had been the one to tell you? I have my doubts.
Nothing comes without a price.
Perhaps. But that price need not be so unbearable, especially if there is much to be gained. All I ask is that you listen to what I have to offer, nothing more.
Very well. What is your plan?
What I propose is this. Convince Alistair to lay with me, here tonight. And from this ritual, a child shall be conceived within me. The child will bear the taint, and when the archdemon is slain, its essence will seek the child like a beacon. At this early stage, the child can absorb that essence and not perish. The archdemon is still destroyed with no Grey Warden dying in the process.
I see. And what's in it for you?
In return, I conceive a child, one who will be born with the soul of an old god. After this is done, you allow me to walk away, and you do not follow. Ever. The child will be mine to raise as I wish.
You think Alistair will agree to this?
You will advise him to do so, and because he trusts you more than he would ever trust me, he will comply. Consider the alternative. If Riordan fails, do you think Alistair will hesitate? The future king of Ferelden? He will die the hero, and you will be overshadowed. Just a Grey Warden who accompanied the king. If you would rather, consider Leliana. What do you think she would advise, if she knew the life of her beloved was at risk? I think you know. I think you have many good reasons to tell him to save his own life. I think you should consider them carefully.
How do you even know this will work?
This is what my mother intended when she sent me with you. She was the one who first gave me this ritual and told me of what I was meant to do. This does not surprise you, does it? Did you not wonder why Flemeth saved your life? Why she aided you? This is why. What is important is that I am offering this to you now. It will work, and it will save your life.
Wait, I want to know more about this child.
As you wish.
Child won't be hurt, will it?
Ignoring that after but one night it could barely be called a child, no, it will not be hurt. It will be changed.
Will the child be evil? What will it become?
Allow me to say that what I seek is the essence of the old god that once was, and not the dark forces that corrupted it. Some things are worth preserving in this world. Make of that what you will.
What do you intend to do with this child?
I do not wish to tell you.
I insist. I need to know what you plan.
The child will represent freedom. For an ancient power, a chance to be reborn apart from the taint. Is that not reason enough to do it? I will raise the child apart from the rest of society and teach it to respect that from which it came. Beyond that, you need know nothing else.
And what if Alistair wants to see the child?
I have no doubt he may, but he will not. It is all I ask for in return.
Alright, enough about the kid.
Then you have decided?
Why Alistair? Why not Riordan?
Even if I thought Riordan could be convinced, he is unsuitable. I need one who has not been tainted for long. It must be him, and it must be tonight.
So, in order to get every single achievement, at some point you do have to refuse giving her the, or doing the ritual, but because I want a somewhat happy ending, I'll agree.
A wise decision. I shall wait here then while you go and speak with Alistair. I urge you to be convincing.
We will talk to Alistair, though, kinda forgot to restart the timer after I had to blow my nose earlier, so I'm not 100% sure what time, or how much time has passed. Oh, yeah, it's definitely been half an hour. So, and I also know that there's going to be a bunch of cutscenes after this, so I'm going to end this episode off here for today. If you guys like what you see, please leave a like, subscribe for future content, don't forget to hit that bell icon to get notifications for when I upload, and please leave a comment down below this video. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.